Greetings, everyone. Last week we celebrated the feast of St. Vincent de Paul, who is the patron saint of the Diocese of Richmond. We celebrated St. Vincent de Paul in honor of the 200th anniversary of our diocese. This week, the 27th week of Ordinary Time, it might be nice to learn about another saint, a well-known and beloved saint, St. Francis of Assisi. St. Francis started the Order of Friars Minor, the Franciscans. Their order lived by 3 rules: poverty, chastity, and obedience. Francis was born in 1181 and died in 1226. So if you take the current year, 2020, and you subtract when Francis passed away, you come up with 794 years. That's a long time to remain relevant. Wow. Now, St. Francis, when he was in Italy, in Assisi, sitting in the church of San Damiano, he heard God say to him, "Rebuild my church." Taking it to heart, Francis went about doing just that with hammer and nails. But that really wasn't what God was calling him to do, although it did become an important part of the Franciscans. What God wanted him to do was tell people about their faith, to catechize and evangelize, because back in the day, in the 1200s, there was a lot of misinformation about what the church taught. So that is what Francis and the friars did. They went out to tell people about the faith, to catechize, that is to echo, and to evangelize, to introduce them to the person of Jesus Christ. Sometimes Francis is thought of as a lover of nature, and that he was. And there are many interesting stories of him preaching to birds. But he was also one who loved the Eucharist. Back then, people didn't take care of the Eucharist like they should, and he thought it was terrible that they didn't. So he helped make sure that the Eucharist had a special place to be kept when it wasn't in church. And that has helped us develop the practice of adoration. So remember, St. Francis is the patron saint of environment and animals who loved Jesus in the way that he respected the Eucharist. Today, there are over 5,000 Franciscans in the world, in many countries, still teaching about God, still loving the environment, and still being respectful of the Eucharist, because it is so important to our spiritual lives. Have a great week. Take care. Bye.